Welcome back, guys. I'm Valen.
And I'm Theo.
And today we'll be reacting to INVU album.
Okay.
Finally, our first album, like our first full album of TAEYEON. Last time we reacted to 2X mini album, and this is like a full album.
Interesting.
And well, obviously with this we already reacted to INVU music video.
Right.
And we reacted to live performance and studio tune. We really love that
But
song.
only of the INVU song.
Oh yeah.
That was it.
We really love that song.
INVU. Yeah. maybe that's actually the name of the album then. It's not INVU, it's INVU.
I love saying INVU, okay? I know it's INVU, but INVU sounds so cute.
Sure, I get you.
Well, this time we are reacting to the full album. I'm really excited because I feel like it's gonna be very different from 2X.
I mean, what I've read in the comments is that TAEYEON likes to experiment more in her mini albums, and then the full albums are more what you know from like the K-pop industry, essentially.
Yeah.
That's what I know, with like more normal K-pop songs.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, that's
I'm
what I've
very
heard.
excited then. Let's see, because the 2X was very melancholic, very guitar.
I mean, it was like minimalistic, like almost slightly indie inspired pop, I'd say, with some Latin influences as well in a couple of songs.
It was actually a very good album.
Right.
Very good mini album. She did very good, so I'm excited.
We really liked it.
Let's get into it.
I'm all in. It's got 13 songs. That's a bold choice.
13.
Especially, you know, I know in a lot of East Asian culture, the number 13 can be viewed with a lot of suspicion.
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
So having 13 songs is a pretty bold choice.
Well, because she doesn't care.
Yeah, she doesn't care.
Queen.
Pure skill. 100%. How does that song go? I don't know. The one from Fort Minor. Don't you remember it? 100%, no, 10% luck, 20% skill, 50% power of the will, spiritual, lyrical individual. You don't remember that?
I have no idea.
Damn. What kind of childhood did you have?
Disney child.
All right. Okay, everybody, let's do this. But before we begin, make sure to like the video if you enjoy our content and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more of us. And last but not least, we already have a bunch of Girls' Generation and TAEYEON content over on Patreon, and I'm getting bulldog ramen. Woohoo! We actually got new Girls' Generation or TAEYEON content coming out over on Patreon basically every single week currently. We got live performances by Girls' Generation and TAEYEON. We got concert performances, especially by TAEYEON, really appreciating her incredible live vocal and like the band and everything, and you know, reacting to that, giving a commentary. We also have album reaction and reviews over on Patreon. We're currently doing the Girls' Generation X Game Caterers over on Patreon as well. And there's also so much more Girls' Generation and TAEYEON content over on Patreon as well. So if you're gonna check that out, then make sure to head on over to Patreon. There's again new Girls' Generation or TAEYEON content coming out over on Patreon basically every single week. And if nothing else, all right guys, let's do this. First song of the INVU/INVU album by TAEYEON.
Some Nights.
Let's do it. This actually sounds a lot like the 2X album as well until now.
Yeah, until now. Okay.
Oh no, she's still heartbroken. Poor TAEYEON.
I like that everything is in Korean.
True.
Hasn't been an English word.
Her voice really lends itself well to these types of songs.
I know, it's perfect.
And it's nice actually to hear her harmonize a little bit more.
The song is so pretty.
like that little run. Someone really broke this girl's heart, man.
She's just good at writing that.
Oh, here we got like a little contrast to the rest of the song.
Oh, English.
It's actually true. This entire song has been purely in Korean up until this point. Up until right now.
This was a vibe.
I'm not gonna lie, right there at the end, I was actually expecting it to like come up and hit us with another chorus right at the end, but no, I guess it was just an outro.
Yeah.
No, okay.
This was a vibe.
Had a legitimate outro.
It's true, this reminds me a little bit of 2X.
Now, while INVU was very different in comparison to the 2X mini album, this song, on the other hand, I think would have fit perfectly on the 2X mini album.
Yeah.
With what I also mentioned in our reaction, analysis, everything of that album, TAEYEON's producers, and I suppose also TAEYEON herself, since she chooses and agrees to the beats, really does love these basic guitar strums.
Yeah, she really enjoys
usually
that.
with electric guitars, and that essentially being the entire foundation of the song itself. And it was like almost the entire INVU album was just
INVU?
like, oh, I'm
2X.
sorry, yeah, the 2X album. This one we'll have to see.
Yeah,
we'll have to see.
Have to check that out.
But it's actually a very different song than INVU.
Very,
Very
very
different.
extremely.
Yeah, because I mean that was synth-pop, which was like totally a different genre than what we have here. I like it until now though.
I like it.
Lyrically, again, also similar to the 2X album.
Heartbroke.
But I've also seen a lot of comments quoting a quote, which is, I believe TAEYEON sounds like a woman who's been like divorced like a bunch of times and absolutely heartbroken. She's essentially like an older version of what's
Olivia Rodrigo.
Olivia Rodrigo. Yeah, you know what I mean?
It's like that.
No, but I feel like this girl has got like way like different types of lyrics still. Well, from Olivia Rodrigo, it almost, I feel like also
Olivia Rodrigo, she's actually singing real stuff from her actual life.
Okay.
It's just sometimes people take it like too much of a meme because she's so young.
That's the thing, right?
She's been making music since like 16, and
TAEYEON,
she sounds like she's like 30.
She's well into her 30s, so you can like more empathize with like this stuff. While when it's some 16-year-old, it's like, dude, come on, man.
Come on, you don't live anything.
When he kissed you and then broke up with you the next day, I'm sure that will ruin the rest of your life. Come on, man. Come on. I don't know what to say.
This has justification for sure.
Yes, I feel like so.
And well, TAEYEON has a beautiful voice, so I'll hear to anything she has to say.
I really enjoyed you heard probably, because also the song itself had quite little actual instrumentation in it, that also leaves room for an artist to experiment.
Exactly.
And what we had here, like vocally, she can add things to it later during the process of recording it, which is also what we heard here, by her essentially turning her vocal into a little bit of an instrument by going for these like
exactly, yeah,
kind of things, which
yes, you can do that.
Which sounded cool. Also, big shout out to Louis for recommending us both the INVU album, and he was actually also the one who recommended us the 2X album.
Thank
you can
so
also
much.
do that over on the Executive Directors and Ultimate K-Pop CEO tiers. If you really want us to check out something, then you can head on over there. All right, guys, let's do it. Can't Control Myself by TAEYEON. 1, 2, 3, let's go.
키만 훌쩍 커버린 어른아이 같아 진심이 없는 네 말에 감당하지 못할 감정을 택했잖아 그래 too late 상처를 되돌리기엔 늦어버렸어 미쳤다 해도 뭐 어때
I like that her voice is a little bit more raspy in this one. That's a different side of Taeyeon. It's actually pretty cool.
네 앞에서 모든 게
Okay.
Okay.
This might turn into one of my favorite Taeyeon songs. It's very fast.
Control myself 반복되는 bad days 비참해 받아
Ooh, and now it switched into like a trap beat.
Yeah, it's true.
Okay. If you start screaming, or she starts screaming, it'll be a City Morgue song.
I like this.
Cause I can't control myself. Okay, this is totally like nothing we've heard from Taeyeon up until now.
Feels like heaven, feels like hell. 그마저도 I don't care. 난 또다시 내게 되돌아갈 텐데 미쳤다 해도 뭐 어때? Cause I can't control myself. 네 앞에서 모든 게 잘 통제가 안 돼. 다 터질 것만 같아. Cause I can't control myself.
Actually, she lends herself really well to these types of rock vocals.
I know.
Okay, and this has a music video, you said as well,
Yeah.
right? Okay,
yeah.
definitely deserves a music video. We should definitely check it out.
Yeah, for sure.
We'll check that out over on YouTube probably in a week or so. So, well then.
Wow, this is so different from anything we have heard of Taeyeon before.
I haven't heard anything like rock
No.
from Taeyeon up until this point, but this was clearly like a pop rock song with
Yeah.
a little bit of a hip hop instrumentation in there as well.
I heard the trap beat.
Yeah,
kinda.
the
It's
808 drums were blasting.
That was kind of unique. I like that. It was a good mixture of things and blended well with her voice.
Yeah, I would actually say so. I honestly feel like she should like not be afraid to also sound a bit more raspy sometimes and stuff like that, because that also makes you sound more vulnerable and more just like real, you know, like keeping it real. Or we're out here rocking or whatnot. I don't know, rocking. Hello, how do you do, fellow kids?
It's just a more rock song.
Definitely.
And it does fit her well.
Totally.
She knows how to do it for sure.
For me, it almost obviously didn't sound like City Morgue at all, but it was just funny, like this mixture between hip hop, like trap, and a little bit of rock with this kind of like almost grunge sounding guitar. Like the chords, I don't think they were legitimate grunge chords, because there's a certain way that like Kurt Cobain tuned his guitar essentially, and then like made that like signature sound.
Or Silikami.
Yeah, but he like Silikami, which is like City Morgue. He uses a lot of those types of
exactly. It wasn't that
guitars.
too much.
No.
But it was a little bit.
A tiny bit.
A tiny bit, exactly.
Which is cool. Anyways, let's do this. Next song, Set Myself on Fire. Well, I hope she didn't do that. I hope she didn't do that literally. That would be pretty bad.
Let's do it. 1, 2, 3. Let's go, guys.
혼자여도 난 괜찮아 넌 그렇지도 않잖아 그리 외로움 타면서 거짓말하지 마라 요즘 너 일이 쌓여서 시간이 좀 필요해서 그런 거 다 이해했어 널 잘 아는 나인데 달아나려 하는 거니 나를 보지도 못하니 내가 그리 나빠서 니나 듣고 싶지 않아 더 많이 웃어도 슬퍼 네 옆에 있어도 멀어 어떻게 해야 너를 잡을 수
I'm really enjoying this album, man.
Set myself on fire
I was told that it was like super generic, like not generically K-pop, but more like what you expect out of K-pop. But no.
Very different.
꺼진 맘을 깨울게
But we're not connoisseurs of K-pop albums.
너는 여전히 잠 못 들고 그 이유는 나여야 해 조금 더 무겁지 않던 그런 날들이 좋았어 원하는 걸 잘 알잖아 너는 그런 사람 아냐 제발 나를 잊지 마라 더 말하지 마 그만 더 많이 웃어도 슬퍼 네 옆에 있어도 멀어 어떻게 해야 너를 잡을 수
They're really loving these like suck basses.
Yeah.
우리 더 멀어지지 않게
Almost sounds like a drill bass actually.
I get you.
너희가 차가워진 맘을 깨울게 I'm gonna set myself on fire
Oh no. Don't do it.
I'm gonna set myself on fire I'm gonna set myself on fire
Don't do it.
Don't do it.
Don't do it, Taeyeon. We love you. We're here for you.
Set myself on fire Set myself on fire Set myself on fire
I like the little tambourine that comes in. I think I have that actual sound.
Set myself on fire
Well, that was such an interesting, cool song. I love how she started.
Very short.
The song started with a match,
Yeah.
and then finished with a match too.
True.
Don't set yourself on fire, please, Taeyeon.
I didn't actually realize that there was a match in the start of the song, but
Yeah,
there was.
there was.
Oh, okay. Okay,
I heard
interesting. It was very short and
was short.
minimalistic in a kind of like vocal sense.
But I love that.
It was not normal K-pop, you know what I mean?
I
Like none
love
of these
the
songs are what you
last
expect.
vocals that she did in the song.
Oh, the Set
Sounded
Yourself on
so
Fire?
like, I don't know.
A third of the song
Soul.
was literally just her repeating Set Myself on Fire
Right.
for the last third of it.
Yes.
I actually enjoy that. She didn't like follow the most generic of pop sort of arrangement rules, which
Yeah,
is
no, not at all.
intro, verse, bridge, chorus. Intro, verse, bridge, chorus, and then some sort of little contrast part,
Exactly.
and then one last chorus,
strong chorus.
the end, done.
No, not at all.
No, it wasn't
It was
like
very
that.
different.
Yeah, and
Like
and
it.
I did enjoy that. I thought it sounded I liked the song actually.
Me too.
I liked it.
I liked it.
I liked it. Let's keep going.
Let's go with the next song, which is called Toddler.
I actually am liking this album more than I thought I would. I thought that it might like have a lot of those very ballady songs,
Yeah.
which I know are very popular, and a lot of K-pop fans love them and really like look forward to them. I, however, am not that big of a fan of those.
No, me
I'm a
too.
way bigger fan of these types of songs.
Yeah,
So until now, I'm super happy with what the album has presented
for sure.
me. For sure. How do you feel?
I liked it. I've been liking it because I really enjoy her voice. I'm like an enjoyer of good voices.
Yeah.
They
You
make
like her voice.
They make any song sound good as well.
Obviously,
like,
yeah.
And Taeyeon just makes any song sound good
Sure, I mean,
because of her beautiful voice.
this is entirely vocal-centric music. There's quite...
It's only 1, 2.
There's like no lead instruments or anything
No,
in that way.
exactly.
So you gotta have a good voice.
So I'm excited to hear Toddler. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
산타를 믿지 않게 된 순간부터 시간이 빨리 흐르게
I stopped believing in Santa.
잊고 지는 내 친구들이 내 기억 속보다 더 작아진 느낌 어제와 똑같은 오늘
been liking these kind of funk-inspired songs. It's super funky. Both the bass and
I liked it.
the drums. Kind of like Levitating by Dua Lipa.
It's true, it's like that.
Yeah.
호기심은 금세 꺼져버리지 알고 싶지 않은 얘기들이 넘쳐 흘러서 다들 피터팬이 되기를 원해 예전엔 그랬지 또 지겨운 소리 솔직해지기가 어려워서 뭐든 숨기고 봐 당연한 것처럼 상처를 받는 게 바보 같아 혼자만의 비밀이 돼 동화 속의 여왕처럼
I'm really enjoying the lyrics in this one.
Me too.
They're actually
too.
really cool.
Yeah.
Ooh. I'm enjoying it, man.
그대로 시간이 두고 가 악몽은 오늘도 찾아와 뒤를 돌면 서 있어 진짜 내 모습이야 내가 알던 동화 속의 여왕처럼 넌 어른인데 그게 다인 걸
I really enjoyed the funky vibe.
모든 동화처럼 비행들만 아까도 믿었던 꿈만큼은 아직 나도 똑같은 걸 그 안에 내가 남아있어 모든 동화처럼 비행들만
There's always some melancholy in all her songs.
꿈꿔
But I love the metaphors.
It's true, all her songs are almost always melancholic.
Until now, Fabulous is the only one I've seen that like was not melancholic.
True.
Like literally the only song, Fabulous,
True,
by
true,
the
true.
2X mini album.
True.
That's it. Other than that, there's always been some melancholy. Again, like this song was quite similar, like
less-
genre-wise, stylistically, to Levitating by Dua Lipa.
Yeah.
But way
true.
more melancholic.
This was not heartbreaking. It was more like for herself.
I mean,
Like I'm like still believing in happy endings, like a fairy tale.
sure, she was using like fairy tales and queens and Peter Pan and like not Santa, that wasn't too much of a metaphor, but the other things as kind of like pseudo metaphors
Yeah.
to almost describe the fact that she's like coming to terms with life ain't a fairy tale.
True.
Um,
Which is sad.
but it was a message that actually was put into a cool song. I'm really enjoying how in this album TAEYEON is using a lot of vocal harmonization to kind of emphasize the choruses and whatnot.
Yeah, I love
And
that.
that's like in the 2X album there was a lot less of that, and I thought that was okay because she was really aiming for like minimalism,
Yeah, true.
and that I thought was cool. But I like her.
This is different for
I
sure.
like
This
it,
is
yeah.
a very different album.
Uh-huh.
You can really see that.
Totally.
I'm very happy
Me too.
till now. So now let's go with Siren. 1, 2, 3. Let's go.
Wee wee.
Ooh. I like how it started.
Falling deep deep 어디까지 깊어질진 나도 몰라 처음부터 빠뜨릴 그런 계획은 아니었어
Okay.
잔뜩 헝클어진 호흡과 내게 고정되어 버린 두 눈 거짓말하지 않아도 난 다 알 것 같아 지금 너의 마음은 나를 원해 나에게 애원하지만 그런 너를 나
I like that she was like almost getting into a little bit of like a rap flow there. That was kind of
it's
cool.
true.
가슴에 계속해서 불질러 무모한 모험을 시작한 너 Keep sinking down 더 빠져들어가 I can hear the siren 너도 들리니 예고 없이 온 맘을 뺏긴 네가 가여워져 빠지고 빠져도 끝없이 잠기기만 해 채우고 채워도 계속돼 날 향한 발전 Hear the siren 지난 내 모든 몸짓은 유일한 내 medicine 품에 안는 순간 또 물거품이 돼버려 치솟는 adrenaline Come catch me if you can 저도 영원히 나를 가질 순 없으니
You hear it like it's way more like almost hip hop influenced,
Yeah.
and that she's almost
I
rapping.
really like this song. Probably my favorite until now.
그 가슴에 계속해서 불을 질러 도저히 헤어나지 못해 너
She's so diverse. I'll hand TAEYEON
Yeah,
that.
very.
Like an album of TAEYEON is legitimately like you don't know what to expect.
No.
너도 들리니 예고 없이 온 맘을 내게 네가 가려워져 마시고 마셔도 끝없이 잠기기는
I like this part.
Yeah, me too.
The siren.
날 좀 위험해 Silence coming for us 고요한 정적에 더 아득해질 때 네 영혼의 깊은 곳까지 나로 다 적시어 너를 가둘게
Okay.
내 곁에 I can hear the siren 너도 들리니 예고 없이 예고 없이 오는 네가 가려워져
That's definitely the final chorus.
잠기기만 채우고 채워도 계속되는 향한 갈증 Hear the siren 날 좀 위험해
Ooh, my favorite song until now.
Damn, she's like every single song is like, oh, this is my new favorite. Let's hear the next song, guys. That's
My
gonna be
new
your favorite.
favorite.
I'm putting money
Well,
on it.
that's the power of TAEYEON. All her songs are good.
Up until now, like what I have at least from my experience with TAEYEON learned is that TAEYEON has like a very broad musical taste herself. It definitely seems like, which is very cool, and I think that says something good about an artist, that they
course.
themselves also like doing a lot of different types of music out there, because there's so much cool music, you know, in the world,
To
right?
do exactly.
Yeah.
Well, you don't have to be only with one genre.
No.
There's no point.
Well,
Just be like different. Like we hear in 2X, don't you remember I think it was the second song of the
some
album?
people, however, could accuse you, if you do what TAEYEON is doing here, of lacking identity. That's something I think some reviewers might potentially come with.
No, I don't agree with that at all.
But you get me?
Yeah, I get you, but I don't agree with that.
Like, some people could come and say, oh,
Yeah, you're not one thing.
It is just identityless pop music because you're not committing enough to one thing.
Hell no.
In that way.
I hate that.
I also disagree with that.
Yeah.
From the point of, as an artist, I think just because you do pop music doesn't mean that you're not allowed to just like
Literally.
be more broad than maybe just your little niche of pop music. Because like if you
that.
go too broad within pop music, people might go like then you don't have like that niche anymore. Then you're just pop music, and some people will almost like attack you for being just pop music. You get what I mean?
Exactly.
It's kind of like with Nickelback just being rock music. If
Yeah,
you know like how much
exactly.
people were hating on Nickelback.
No.
You don't remember?
No.
Okay, anyways, there was this group, there is still this group, I don't think they broke up, maybe they did, called Nickelback, and they've got like hated on for being like the most like generic sounding rock music. You get me?
There
And some
you
people,
see? And then they get hated.
but they did very well. I
You
mean,
see?
they're
Exactly.
I don't even think Nickelback did a bad job.
If you want to do what you do, like only one genre your whole life, that's okay.
Sure.
If you want to explore, that's okay as well.
Right.
Fuck what everyone says.
Yeah, I think like being too snobby is kind of a mistake in that way. You should
Yeah.
just like take the songs and the album on its own premises and try to understand the artist's vision. Then of course you can say if you like it or not and what you
course.
think about it. But just the fact that an artist likes to experiment and or maybe that they don't like to experiment
For
too much shouldn't
yeah,
be a
exactly.
detriment. No.
For me, I enjoy more moving songs.
Yeah.
Like more songs that are more, not that like ballad.
Yeah, sure.
I like more songs that move more.
Yeah.
So this is why I will say this is my favorite.
Uh-huh.
Because it's more with more things within the song for
yeah.
sure.
Okay. Cool. Anyways, I really enjoyed the song. I really enjoyed how she also went down and like not rapped but sang in a more flow-ish manner,
Yeah.
which was cool. Let's
The
keep
flow,
going, guys.
The flow was actually very good.
I like it. She had a good flow. She be spitting
Yes.
bars. Anyways, TAEYEON, Cold as Hell.
Ooh.
Let's do it. 1, 2, 3, let's go.
익숙해 내 앞에 너를 보면 예전의 나를 떠올려
Ooh, you hear the guitar?
공기마저 식어간다는 걸 느껴 놓아버린 너는 왜 아직 이미 끝나버린 시간에 갇혀 숨을 대며 시들어져 버리고 아스라이 남겨진 기억은 ghost 따스했던 우리는 없다고 Yeah it's getting cold as hell cold as 추억 따윈 가물어져 버린 못 보기 싫은 흔적만 남겨진 곳 아름답던
This is again like more rock TAEYEON.
Yeah,
We're
way
getting here
more.
again.
cold as hell
Cold as hell. It's like 2016ish, you know what I mean? With this drop.
지루한 말들만
Yeah, very 2016.
난 변한 게 하나 없어 바닥에 고였던 감정까지 남김없이 비워가 어질러진 너의 기억 속 밤새 잡고 있니 난 거기 없어 숨을 대며 시들어져 버리고 아스라이 남겨진 기억은 ghost 따스했던 우리는 없다고 Yeah it's getting cold as hell 추억 따윈 가물어져 버린 못 보기 싫은 흔적만 남겨진 곳 아름답던 우리였다 해도 Yeah it's
Getting cold as hell.
cold as hell It's getting 특별했고
The chorus is so small.
It's not really like a chorus, more like a drop.
Yeah, the
you know
drop
what I mean?
is so
There is no
small.
true chorus. There's like a lead up with the cold as hell, but that's it.
손을 대면 앞으로 차갑고 고요함에 손도 삼켜진 곳 찬란했던 모든 건 that's just gone
Yeah, it's getting cold as hell. You know, that's not really a chorus, just a...
No, it's the lead up.
Maybe you could say this is a chorus. 'Cause, I mean, that could be it.
Let me go Yeah it's getting cold as hell cold as hell It's getting
I never thought, that's what I'm saying, guys. You never know what you're gonna get with TAEYEON.
I like this. Ooh, it's done.
All right.
All right. I like this song.
Was this your new favorite one, or would you say no?
I liked it.
You liked it. You liked it.
I don't have a favorite.
This one appealed to me less because
Yeah.
I am not into this type
EDM.
of like drop music. Essentially, like any song where there's a drop,
Yeah.
I will most likely not like. If it's like a 2016ish like EDM-ish drop, in the majority of cases, I am not very likely to
Yeah.
like it as much
You
as a
nev-
song that doesn't have that.
You do not hear this type of music.
It's quite rare.
But I like that the drop was very little of the song. Like,
Yeah.
almost nothing of the song. The rest was just her actually singing.
Yeah, because the rest of the song was cool
It was
enough.
actually very
Yeah,
good.
yeah, yeah.
I love how she sang when she said cold as hell.
It's
cold
like
as hell."
they added like some distortion on.
Yeah, I like that part.
There's like digital distortion, essentially, or not digital, but.
And I like the
distortion.
lyrics. The lyrics always make sense.
Yeah.
She doesn't just write, or whoever, I don't know who write the songs, or either her or the producer, the writers. Everything makes sense always within her songs.
Sure.
Even like you can easily understand what she was going at it.
Right.
With cold as hell.
I mean, yeah. It doesn't seem like it's just whatever the lyrics. No.
No, never.
Whatever.
The lyrics, because you see that in K-pop a lot.
Yeah.
The lyrics are just whatever.
True.
In a lot of cases.
There's not like a broader story
No.
that is at play.
No,
but in this case,
the songs are good. It's just the lyrics are whatever. But with TAEYEON, the lyrics always go with
they're
something.
pretty thought through.
Exactly.
Yeah,
pretty
you can't
thought
deny
through.
that.
And she really loves singing mainly in Korean.
I'm
She
enjoying
doesn't-
that.
She never goes a lot or like heavily help her songs with English words.
There is English. There is English.
There
in
is.
it. But it's true. Sometimes it's like
90% is Korean.
sometimes like 70% English almost. Some of the songs.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's
Nowadays.
true.
So I really enjoyed that.
I agree.
Okay, guys, let's go with the next song, which is called Timeless. Let's hope this song is timeless as well. 1, 2, 3, let's go. Okay.
유혹하듯 빛나 나를 흔들려는 비바람 같은 맘이 어지러운 밤이 위태로운 순간 나를 변화시킬 맘의 조각들이 날카로울 테니 기억 속에 맴든 오랜 노래처럼 있지.
I thought it was gonna be da 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 da.
I get you. Kind of sounds like that.
We're so timeless. 내 맘속까진 깊이 소중히 지킬 your voice. 변하지 않아 last forever timeless. 네 맘속에 깊이 닿을.
This is more like American pop.
Totally super American pop influence.
Last forever. 지나가는 물과 상처들이
Very American.
희미한 흔적들이 뒤엉키는 feeling에 주저없이 내준 너의 그 손길이 일으켜낸 햇살이 내 맘속에 가득해 요란스런 siren.
Da, 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 like a da, da. You hear it, right?
In the beginning.
That's crazy. I can't get over how much those two sound similar.
내 맘속까진 깊이
It's because of the influence of American pop.
your voice.
It's like in the same key though and everything,
Yeah.
like same chords.
Forever timeless. 내 맘속에 깊이 닿을.
But yeah, super like American pop.
변하지
That's cool to hear.
last forever.
Again, something very unique from TAEYEON.
Timeless, we are timeless. I really wanna last forever. Timeless, we are timeless.
Oh, I like this part. It's cool.
I really wanna last forever. 늘 같은 나로 남고 싶어.
Ooh, I like this part.
네 맘도 깊이 닿고 싶어. Timeless, timeless, timeless. I really wanna last forever.
I like this part a lot.
Oh, yeah.
Timeless, I really wanna last forever.
Definitely super American pop influence.
Very. It reminded you of Paparazzi by Lady Gaga.
Honestly, if I was TAEYEON, look, if you're that big of an artist and you're doing something which is that similar to another artist, I'm actually surprised that she did it. Like, I'm not accusing her of being a plagiarist because
I feel
you have
like-
to be really, really dumb to like decide to plagiarize Paparazzi by Lady Gaga. You know what I
feel
mean?
like it was barely anything, like some 2 seconds.
But
of it
I
remind me
don't
of it.
think I would have dared to keep them in just like because of the accusations.
You're scared of that as an artist.
Yeah, because they do sound similar. Like you can't deny that they do sound similar.
I get
don't
you.
think it's an attempt at doing anything there because it's just inevitably going to happen when you're just working with like normal like basic chord progressions and you're just singing. I mean, at one point
Exactly.
something is going to sound similar, especially when you have similar genres. It's just going to happen. So
Exactly.
it's not so much that I think it was an attempt. It's just I would personally be worried about a potential lawsuit. Yeah.
I think it was barely anything. For me,
Maybe.
For me, it did not remind me of that.
No.
Only
Well-
like the first 2 seconds of this thing.
Right.
Yeah, I think it was you. Maybe let's see what what do you guys think? Maybe I'm crazy or maybe he's crazy.
Who knows? Let us know in the comments what you think about this.
I really enjoyed this song because as we have talked about it, I really liked American pop music.
Yeah,
so I loved this song more because of that, because the familiarity with the music that I already know.
Right.
And the ending was so nice, like timeless.
I really enjoyed the ending as well.
And with her voice in the background, very good. Yeah, the ending was perfect.
Yeah, TAEYEON, she really loves going like, you know, obviously because she's also a strong female vocalist. She likes to do these kind of vocal runs in the back, especially in the last segment of her songs. Also her last choruses.
Yeah, like INVU, she did that too a lot.
Yeah, she just goes like crazy and just like do these vocal runs.
She has a good voice, she better use it.
Definitely, definitely. Amen to that.
Now, let's go with the next song, guys, which is called Heart. Ooh, maybe it's gonna be sad. What are your predictions?
Sad.
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 But let's see.
Actually, another thing regarding Timeless was it wasn't that sad of a song.
No,
I didn't sense any melancholy.
No, it was more like cute. It was more like we are timeless.
Yeah, exactly.
It just made me feel like this, like doing this a little bit, because it was so cute.
Sure, I get you.
I really like that song.
Hard. I'm gonna say sad. We gotta go back down into sadness again.
No, let's see. 1, 2, 3. Let's go, guys.
Holy, you took my heart from me or something.
Okay.
가려도 비치게 짙게 남은 잔상들 누구도 이런 날 사랑할 수 없는 게 꺼려지는 게 당연해 아파하는 날도 괴롭혀왔던 시간들 그댄 내 가장 감추고 싶었던 상처를 알아보고 그 위에 입을 맞추고 다정히 어루만져 닿게 해 텅긴 내 맘 깊이
I didn't expect the switch up.
No.
I did not expect that.
오래된 상처를 위로해준 따스히 안아준 커다란 품 고요히 내린 밤비와 같이 떠난 내
This reminds me of Sam Smith
해준
or Ed Sheeran.
흘린 눈물 아직은 날 제대로 마주하긴 힘들지 낯설기는 하지만 변해가 조금씩 놀라워 어떻게 한결같이 그대 날 사랑해주는지 강하고 아름다워 그댈 담고 싶었던 그댄 늘 가장 숨기고 싶었던 감정을 끌어내고 있는 그대로 솔직할 수 있게 다독여 날 일으켜 텅긴 내 맘 깊이 스며드는 온기
It's actually surprising how many live instruments there actually are in TAEYEON songs.
True. A bunch.
Right. A lot less synthesizers than a lot of other songs or K-pop.
I like this bass. Bass is cool.
It's not bass, that's just a guitar. It's
Oh,
kind of
really?
like a muted-ish guitar.
Oh,
It's
okay.
playing.
Well, I like that.
안아준 커다란 품 고요히 내린 밤비와 같이 떠난 내
a slightly melancholic love song.
Oh, this was so cute. Slightly melancholic, but it's still like love. I don't think it was more like a heartbreak. It was love song.
Sure,
This was a love song.
To be fair, for our little, I wouldn't call it a competition, but our little bet, guess, whatever. I was kind of wrong. It wasn't a truly melancholic song because it wasn't a heartbreak song.
No, it wasn't a heartbreak. It was love.
That was what I had imagined.
It was a love. Yeah, to me too. I thought it was more like a heartbreak because that's a theme that she liked doing.
Sure.
Oh, this just like felt like a warm hug. This song.
Very American inspired as well. It seems like
very. It reminds me of something Ed Sheeran or something.
This
like
album almost seems like it has like segments where the start of the album sounded a lot more like the 2X album, and then we have now moved over into something that sounds a lot more like what has come out of American pop music. Starting with the song with the drop, and then the songs that came after that.
I haven't heard anything that like INVU.
Not at all, because I was like imagining, right, that like this album would have like a lot of synth pop and things like that.
Me too.
But that song is like nothing
totally
else
different.
on the whole album, which also does sort of fit the album.
Yeah.
Because like all the songs on the album until now have sounded pretty different.
True.
Yeah.
No, and it seems like in K-pop they like doing that, like songs they just don't sound like the main song.
No, it almost seems like, at least for TAEYEON, I'm not that familiar with K-pop albums on average, especially soloists albums.
Oh, I don't know anything about soloists either.
But it seems like with her, it's almost like, okay, look, we should get a song like this. We should get a song like this. We should get a song like this. Like they're just like trying to do like a song of every genre.
I like that. I like that. I respect that.
Sure, she's showing her versatility.
For everyone who can listen, then you can just like you can just choose which one you like the most.
That's true. All of her fans are almost like destined to at least have a couple of songs from the album that they're going to enjoy.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's true.
There's something for everyone.
I hadn't actually thought about that before, but that's actually smart.
Yeah, it makes sense, right?
That,
I
like,
will do that.
You're almost like doing an album like, look, there's going to be something there for everyone. Like all my fans are going to have at least a couple of songs they can listen to.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, now guys, let's go with the next song in the album, No Love Again.
Oh no.
This has to be some heartbreak.
I have my suspicions.
It has to be. Well, maybe it's not.
It better be.
Let's do it. 1, 2,
with that
3.
title.
Let's go. Yeah, true. Ooh.
Okay, it's a very fast BPM. Very upbeat.
스쳐가고 상처만 남아 그것만 되돌아보는 걸 내 맘은 네가 더 잘하는데 왜 다른 누군가가 필요해 시작해봤자 끝이 뻔한데 이젠 난 지겨워 No love again
I like the fast pace.
Oh, I like the almost like yelling chorus that came in there just to emphasize those lines. That was cool. The tambourine was back too, you heard it?
Yeah.
It's actually a cool chorus.
Yeah.
How high she goes up right in the start and then hits you with this chorusy line. That's pretty cool. again.
I don't want to love again. No
More love again.
No more love again.
Ooh, this was such a good song.
I think I'm happy that she actually went back to some like more TAEYEON sounding, you know, songs.
Yeah.
Like the American stuff, it's cool. I know a lot of people like it. I know you like it, but you know I'm more into actually like K-pop and international music than I am to generic. Not generic. I know that sounds negative, but I just mean it as in normal American music sounding.
Pop.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm happy that she actually went back into this. And
oh, this sounds so good.
I really like how upbeat it was.
Upbeat but heartbreak.
Yeah.
But upbeat.
Right. It still had some level of melancholy, both in how the music sounded and in the lyrics.
But more pop.
While it contrasted that with a quite danceable rhythm.
Yeah.
Which is always a success in my opinion when you can make yourself dance to something that still sounds a little bit sad.
Sad, yeah.
Like with salsa too.
It's true.
You know, like a lot of salsa music from here in Colombia also has a lot of melancholic lyrics. But at the same time, it's very danceable. It's funny, that mixture, yeah.
It's true. No, TAEYEON really hit the nail with this one. It really sounds like so
This
good.
one, I'm most definitely going to be listening to after we're done with the session.
Oh, yeah.
No question. This one's really good.
For sure. I really want to hear the album again and choose the songs I like the most.
And I like how she went like really high up, like da na 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 na, and then da na da 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 da,
No love
with
again.
the chorus vocal of her sort of like yelling underneath.
True.
Really brought it up in a like
the chorus.
Yeah, really chorusy, cool way.
Yeah, no. I like and I love the part that she says, "No love again." Really enjoy that.
Right.
So let's go with the next one, guys. You better not.
Actually, that part almost reminded me a little bit of INVU. How the fuck does it? Start doing
the
this?
song.
Wait, let me say it one more time, because like, actually, that one part, the end part of the chorus,
no, it's true.
actually reminded me of INVU because it also has this kind of almost like chorus, as in a football field, almost like yelling. INVU, and in the same way here.
No love again.
Yeah.
No, I get you. This was more like an INVU.
Definitely.
That one was the most.
Definitely.
I like.
And I loved INVU as a song.
Yeah.
Totally unexpected, but fire.
Okay, guys, you better not. Let's do it. 1, 2, 3. Let's go.
Do it.
늘 네가 원하는 것과 내 모습은 많은 것이 달랐었지.
This is again like some muted guitar.
전부를 줘도 그 이상을 바래왔던 너였는데 난 아마도 잠깐 두 눈이 먼 듯 내 침묵의 끝에 I saw your truth 뱉어버린 감정 담을 수 없어 Not again Make me cry, make me smile
Okay. Did not expect this.
찾지 말아줘 No never never get me high get me
Ooh.
잘난 사람
Okay.
그 일부였다면
I like this.
가져가 아픔이 겹겹이 쌓여 버텨내기 힘들 만큼 커질 때쯤 끝이 난 bad days 후련해 함께한 장면 속에 사랑을 가장한 거짓뿐이니 난 아마도 잠깐 두 눈이 먼 듯 내 침묵의 끝에 I saw your truth 뱉어버린 감정 담을 수 없어 Not again Make me cry
Make me smile.
매일 밤 울고 웃었던 날 찾지 말아줘 No never never get me high get me
This kind of reminds me of Taylor Swift.
잘난 사람
That's true, dude.
Right?
I like this more than Taylor.
never part.
네가 가져가 You better know you better
It's totally true.
널 보낼겠네
That's totally right.
다 잊은 그 사랑했던 미소와 눈빛도 그 시간이 가면 무뎌질 거야 말처럼 쉽진 않겠지.
First we had Tay, now we have TAEYEON.
Make me cry, make me smile. 매일 밤 울고 웃었던 날 찾지 말아줘. No never never get me high, get me low. 상처도 잘난 사람 중 그 일부였다면 네가 가져가. You better know, you better know, you better not know. 널 보낼게 늦어버린 후에 말아줘. No never never. You better know, you better not, you better not know. 다 잊은 내 사랑했던 미소와 눈빛도.
Ooh, man. Ha! Wow.
It's true. It's because I don't really listen to Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
I think it's mainly.
It did remind me of her.
Yeah.
A little bit.
It actually
Before.
a lot, man.
Yeah, right?
It actually was totally Taylor Swift sounding from what I have heard of Taylor Swift.
Not new Taylor Swift, but before 2017.
Yeah.
That era.
But I actually prefer Taeyeon's version.
I feel like this song was a little more like rock, but at the same time more like pop-ish. Like
Yeah.
it was very like American. All
Sure.
like some songs that we have heard from this album are very like pop American for sure.
This one
right?
was too. It's true,
Yeah.
but in an unexpected
Expected.
twist to it,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
guess.
yeah.
Like because even though, as you mentioned, it has some Taylor Swift-ish sounding parts, I'd still say like it's just like different.
It's different, yeah.
It's still her
no,
own thing.
For me, it sounded like Taylor Swift only when she said no, never, never.
Totally.
Just there.
Yeah.
And the rest of the song not at all.
It's like the
It's just
we're
there.
never ever
Going
getting back together. Yeah, that one.
exactly. It just came to my mind. But this
Yeah.
was more American for sure.
Sure.
Yeah. This was
Definitely.
more American than K-pop. But I love the rock influences.
I
in
thought
it.
she did it really well.
Yeah, she pulled it off.
I enjoy actually her take on it more than the normal American take on it. So
same.
I'm not complaining.
True.
Very memorable, actually.
Yeah, very memorable song. Very good.
Instrumentally,
You better know. You better know.
instrumentally, there was like also a lot of different switch ups.
So
and
many
elements, but it was still like this rock pop sounding.
Yeah.
Where they intermixed like a electric rock guitar with just like an acoustic guitar and some of the build-ups and whatnot.
No,
snappy drums, well mixed.
She
Sounded cool.
executed very well.
I'd say so.
Very well, for
Most
sure.
definitely.
Okay, guys, now we're doing the next song, Weekend.
Let's do it.
I think this has a music video as well, from what I saw.
Featuring The Weeknd.
Oh, that would be interesting. Taeyang featured The Weeknd. Weekend.
Saturday,
I don't
Sunday.
think so.
Let's do it, guys.
But we're probably gonna check out the music video for Q2.
Definitely. I'm all in.
1, 2, 3, let's go. Let's do it. Ooh.
Every morning 울린 삐삐삐
Maybe that was for the music video.
Yeah.
맴도는 나를 재촉하던 모닝콜 없이 일어나 cheesecake 한입 유리컵
Ooh.
내린 컵컵 커피 한
It was probably because it's so like vintage, kind of retro inspired that it sounded like they were putting in a
Yeah,
cassette tape to like add the
course.
extra vibe.
그래도 아주 느긋한
This was the era for this types of music. This type of music.
밤
Like a year ago.
야도 켜고 생각해 오늘 뭐 할까 창문 너머 계절의 시선이 닿은 그 순간 쏟아지는 햇살 내 맘을 두드려 내게 손짓하는 싱그러운 바람 타고서 떠나볼까 when the weekend comes I can do whatever I want
Oh.
떨어진 cloud 더 자유롭게 we can go 가장 가까운 바다 혼자만의 여간 그냥 이끌리는 대로 해도 괜찮으니까 훌쩍 떠나보는 drive
This song will be perfect for Barbie, the Barbie movie.
Totally. Yeah, it's very pink
Yeah, very
and
cute.
like the vibe of it.
내가 나의 하루를 조립해보려 해 너는 no stress 고민 안 할래 Move it right left right 내 맘대로 I don't need a map when I roll the street. 이어가보는 이유는 for a little fun. Guess up, up, up 좀 더 올라가. 한쪽의 모든 따라 맘대로 자라는 조금만 이름 모르고 화장을 바라보다 뜨거운 햇살을 피해 든 채 잠깐 앉아봐. 느려지는 걸음 그림자의 속도를 따라 함께 받는 태양과 발을 맞추고 뒤을 달빛을 따라 돌아오고 싶은 걸 떠나볼까 when the weekend comes. I can do
Whatever I want.
바람 따라 흩어진 cloud 더 자유롭게 we can go. 아무 계획이 없어서 완벽한 plan 우연히 찾아낸 secret place 그곳에 두고 와 나만의 작은 짐 골목길 끝을 돌아 만나게 될 기분 좋은 서프라이즈도 설레임 두근두근 온종일 하루 종일 고소한 향기의 커피숍 눈에 들어오는 예쁜 옷 Do it for the weekend Do it for the weekend 맘에 들어오는 걸 더는 망설이긴 싫은 걸 그래도 돼 when the weekend comes.
This is so good.
It's cool how like in this album, almost all of the choruses get so emphasized by adding so many backing vocals
Yeah, true.
and harmonizations.
가장 가까운 바다 혼자만의 영화관 그냥 이끌리는 위로 해도 괜찮으니까 훌쩍 떠나보는 drive 뚜벅 걸어도 좋아 뭐든 발길 닿는 대로 지금 떠나보려 해
Oh man.
And that was that.
Oh.
This like had like a, what was it almost? Not Pink Pantras, other chick.
Dua Lipa.
That too.
This was the era. This is like a year and a half ago. This
Okay.
was the era of those types of music, like Dua Lipa levitating, like those types, right?
That's true. That's true.
Right?
Yeah. That
I
makes
feel like
perfect
this goes
sense.
perfect with the era.
It almost also
like 2 years
reminded me
ago.
of something that the other girl could have done.
What other
the chick from Didn't Even Notice.
Doja Cat.
Doja
it's
Cat.
true.
Because it's like has this really feminine, cutesy sound to
Cutesy.
it
This song was perfect for the Barbie movie.
that almost can like just like best be described with almost just the color pink. You get what I mean?
Yeah, that's what I was saying. But yeah, this was so pink.
Yeah.
I'm really looking forward to watching the music video, cause like from this obviously like color code lyric
Sure.
video, everything was so pink, which remind me of Barbie.
True. If the face or like the photo which is accompanying this lyric video is from the music video, which I presume it is, they definitely also had this like pinkish, feminine,
Yeah.
girly vibe.
But this was so that era, like 2 years ago, right?
Uh-huh. All right, so we finally reached the last song of the INVU album, which is called Ending Credits, which might, I don't know what that is. Like usually ending credits like just
Yeah.
means here are the credits, here are all the
Yeah.
workers who are related to the song.
Maybe it's her talking or it's like an actual song.
It'd be kind of fire if she just like does like a 3-minute shout out of the producers and the mixing engineers and the master engineers
Yeah.
and the studio people and the writers.
Let's see right now. Let's see right now, because or else there's
Now
no
that
too
would
much
be
of a
original.
point.
Honestly, I'm
That
doing
would be
that. If I'm
original.
doing like a full studio album with somebody, I'm doing that.
That's original for sure.
Shout out to Brian. Shout out to Andrew. Shout out to Sarah.
Let's do it. 1, 2, 3. Let's go. It's a song.
Okay, it's a song.
Yeah. Ending credits. Okay.
Maybe we misunderstood it. It's actually like
It's
related
called like
to
that.
something within the song.
Yeah. Of course it is.
It was at the end.
Yeah.
참 오래 웃고 또 울었었지 하지만 덤덤한 나를 보니 이제 완전히 다 끝인 것 같아 기나긴 엔딩에 가슴이 저릿해 흐린 불빛에
more dreamy. I like this actually.
결국 너 없이 남겨진 내일은 ending credits.
Cute.
Ending credits. The credits. 깊은 어둠 속 새겨진 내일은 ending credits. 막이 내린 뒤로 비친 내게 그 어떤 인사도 하지 못해 빛이 바른 still 컷에 남겨둔 채 이제 영원히 널 보내주려 해 완벽한 엔딩에 텅 빈 듯 아련해 꺼진 조명에 마음을 비워내 난 믿었어 우리가
What genre is this?
Feel like it really reminds me a little bit of One Direction.
Okay.
Like the beat.
They also liked having these types of
In
beats.
some songs.
Yeah.
Obviously the vocals not at all,
No,
but
no.
they're on pure beat, pure
Okay.
production. The song.
They also had these like very like electronic, almost
Yeah.
rock
Yeah, sometimes.
sounding parts. Okay.
Sometimes.
I like how dreamy it sounds.
Yeah.
나의 사랑에 던지는 시간은 있고 난 이제 떠난 내 이야기를 다시 찾으러 넌 너의 자리에 있어 행복하기를 바래 우리 마침내 맞이한 끝처럼 ending credits ending credits
It's actually the drums too leading up to the kind of drums were also really that era.
Yeah, very
Yeah.
that era of 2015, 14.
ending credits
The credits.
이제 새롭게 시작될 나만의 ending credits
I'm uncertain about what exactly this song was about. It might have also been just
I
because
feel like it was more
some
like
of the
a love song. It was
Yeah.
a love song, maybe towards the fans.
Okay.
You are with me forever until the ending credits.
Ah, that could totally
Maybe
make
for the
sense.
fans.
Yeah, that could make
That would be
sense.
cute or just a love song.
I mean, I know within K-pop, it is very common to also show a lot of gratitude towards your fans, which
Exactly.
of course makes perfect sense, considering that they are literally the fact that you are. They are literally the reason why you are able to do what you're doing.
Exactly.
You know,
fans.
that's how it is. So that could
Maybe
make
it's
sense.
that, right?
Yeah.
Right? It's just either a love song or for the fans. I was thinking.
Yeah.
I really like this album. I feel like it was very complete.
Definitely.
Very complete, very full album. Very different vibes within it.
You could hear that there was more just like manpower put into this album than the mini album. That is
for sure.
true.
'Cause
Sure.
This is like double the longest.
Sure. And
And-
also just in terms of the complexity of the production,
Exactly.
while the other
Way more.
while the other album was quite minimalistic,
Minimalist.
which obviously is also a stylistic choice, but it might also just been also you had to like work with what you had time and resource wise.
Exactly.
This album was obviously
Yeah, and there was so many
Different.
genres within it.
Uh-huh.
I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it, and seeing so many different genres and so many different faces of Taeyeon.
Yeah.
You could really see that. I
What was your
really
favorite
enjoyed
song then on the album?
that. Oh man. I will say that one that we just saw before. Weekend was very good. You Better Not, No Love Again.
Okay.
I think those songs. But
Yeah.
it's very hard for me to choose.
So actually, the a bit more American sounding ones were
Yeah,
actually
more
your
upbeat,
favorite ones.
Upbeat, exactly.
Interesting. I feel like my favorite songs were probably the more international sounding ones, and a bit more like that 2X sounding ones that we actually found in the start of the album.
The start,
And then also the more upbeat, melancholic one, which one exactly was that?
Oh, the melancholic upbeat.
Yeah, the
Wasn't
very
that
upbeat
No
one.
Love Again? I think that was No Love Again.
Let me just hear. Definitely that one.
It is, I'm telling you,
and that
Love
one.
Again.
So
this one is one of my favorites.
The beginning songs in the album and No Love Again were my favorites.
And of course, INVU is awesome.
And INVU. Oh, for sure. INVU, I totally get why they chose that as the, I guess, the star single for this album.
Yeah, it's very different. Very, very, very different.
Definitely.
From, the songs in the album, actually. It's more like for a music video.
Yeah.
The main song. It really sounds like and looks like that.
Definitely.
It's really perfect for it.
What is that actually called? I don't know why. I just can't remember right now. The leading single for an album.
Leading single?
Would it just be called leading single?
Yeah, lead single. Also.
Lead single. There we go. That was
lead single.
I'm pretty sure it's lead single.
Yeah, right.
We're apparently. I can't talk. I really thought it was, as you also said, a very complete album in that it had something for quite literally everyone. All of her fans, because obviously she has quite a wide fan base that might have come to her from many different phases of her.
Eras,
Era, exactly. So
Years.
Also making an album that's gonna have something for everyone is also quite a cool move from Taeyeon's side when it comes to pleasing her fans.
Yeah.
So cool.
And probably herself, she was like, let's just do different stuff.
Yeah.
Something different. And why not? I will do that too.
Sure.
I will do it.
Nonetheless, I mean, I'm pretty sure that Taeyeon obviously has a huge amount of control over her own musical career, considering how accomplished she is as an artist.
Oh yeah.
So therefore,
sure.
It definitely seems like it was probably her own decision to
and she has probably
do
a very
everything
good
that she did
team.
with the album.
She probably has a very good team and very skilled people for sure.
I'm sure she's made relationships with very accomplished producers, songwriters, and whatnot.
Exactly.
Who aid her, and obviously she also has her album's backing on top of that.
And they came out with this very good album, very complete.
Yeah. I heard she's one of the most well-funded artists actually from her album.
And
is she SM?
From her company, SM.
Yeah, SM, right?
Yeah, it's true. I heard. I read a comment that said that
yes.
she brings money.
Source, I read it in the YouTube comment section.
Yeah. No man, Taeyeon, we literally were watching. I don't know. You can go and see on their. We watched BTS winning their first Daesan in 2016.
Yeah.
And one of the nominated for album for artist of the year was all groups, BTS, etc. And then Taeyeon.
Taeyeon was just hanging out there.
Hey.
She was like, "Hey, we're supposed to bring friends? Am I in the right category? Am I in the right place?
She's the only soloist in the whole category of artist of the year. And we were in shock of that. That was fun.
She gotta be making bank though.
Yeah.
Think about it. All these other guys, they gotta split it. They gotta split all of the profits, both with the with everyone related to the label and with themselves. But then there's just Taeyeon just vibing here. I hope she has a good record deal. She probably does at this point.
She does,
yeah.
for sure. And she's very happy, very accomplished woman. Very happy that we got to check this album. And you got to experience it with us. Thank you so much for checking this video, guys. Thank you so much for accompanying us.
I have one last question. One last question to you. Did you prefer this over the 2X mini album? Did you? If you had to choose, which one? Which one?
But this is double of the songs. It has way more songs than
I think stylistically, I was a little bit more appealed to some of the songs from the 2X mini album, but as in how complete this is, obviously this just brings more to the table.
Exactly.
You can't get around that.
Exactly. 2X is mainly one genre, except Fabulous.
That's true.
Here is more complete, as you said. So there's not. I don't feel like there's a comparison in that way. You get me, right?
No.
I really enjoyed both.
But again, as we talked about, it's probably also a risk assessment that when it's a mini album, there was spent less time on it and whatnot. So if it only appeals to a smaller amount of her fan base, no harm done.
Exactly.
But if a huge album that's supposed to be a big step in your own career suddenly flops and does not appeal to a big part of your audience, you're kind of screwed.
Yeah.
Or not screwed, but it's bad.
It has to appeal for a lot of your fans, and that's what she accomplished.
Amen. Amen.
For sure.
Nonetheless, guys, thank you so much for watching our reaction to the INVU album. I really hope that, we both hoped until I rudely interrupted Valen here. We genuinely both hope that you
enjoyed
experiencing it with us. And that's that, guys.
Thank you so much, guys, for watching this.
And last but not least, make sure to head on over to Patreon and check out all our K-pop content over there. There's basically every single day at least 2 pieces of K-pop content coming out over on Patreon, and there's basically every single week either TAEYEON or Girls' Generation content coming out over on Patreon. We're currently again doing the Girls' Generation game caterers, which is super fun, and there's also just so much more content to come. And if nothing else, see you in the next one.
Bye bye, guys. Take care.
Taxi, 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 dun, 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 dun. See you in the next one. Now I'm mixing it with telephone. Bye, guys.